story. That's our first podcast for InusitatusCarCulture. So let's see. I'm just gonna do my roundabouts at the speed limit as usual. Hopefully there are no cars coming down there. But yeah, I had some ideas here in my head and I just forgot. I got distracted because there was about 5 trucks there on the front with horses, and I found that quite interesting, Found that quite interesting. I'm gonna show our faces here very soon, but not today, alright? But yeah, I can talk about stuff. Can talk about very toxic stuff. Can't go into the serious talk and can be just here yapping. Right, let's go. I'm 60 now. I'll keep 60 if there are no cars coming there on the roundabout. So there's a bush here in front of me. I can't see anything. Can you see here? There's a car coming, and then I have to speed up a little, and I still go at 70. Joking, 60. Right? Oh, that was 60. Oh, I wish you could see my speed here. Oh, yeah. So I was about 55, and then I had to press the gas a little, to do it safely. That corner is very fun. We had to put this car in Mondello, We're gonna put this car, we're gonna drive this car in Mondello. Maybe sometimes next year, because now, now I bought another car for project. And then I was wondering why I can't finish my main project. Because I'm stupid. I keep buying cars, and then I bought an engine a few months ago, but the engine is for the main project, alright? The engine is for the main project. But that delayed. It's not about the looks for me, bro. Of course the car has to look different. You know what I mean? The car has to look a bit different because everything else on the road looks similar. So we have to find the Irish car culture style, We are just copying the Japanese, we are copying the Germans. You have to stop copying, You have to find our own style. Oh, the Irish style is the IS200 style. That's the Irish style. The IS200 yokes, the Boras, Oh, let's bring to the next level. A bit more, I don't know. What's the next level? I don't think there is next level. I think then the bar here set really high. Irish car culture here is very high standard actually. If you go to car shows, But for me, the cars is not about just park the car and go to shows and park the car there again, So the Inusitatus car culture is more about take your car, cruise, drive it, use it the way it has to be done. Doesn't matter if you're gonna put high miles or high kilometers on your car, If you're gonna put more driving time on the engine, you know what I mean? But it can be fixed. Oh yeah, I remember what I want to talk about. Cars can be fixed, you know what I mean? The thing is about the car culture around here, that people usually they just want to buy a car, turn the key and drive. That's the culture that we're missing here, is modifying them, There are loads of people modifying them, but the majority, like the car park culture, right? It's more like go there, park, there's a few little mods, wheels, cool. There are loads of, half of the cars are really cool, alright? They are modified and good stuff, But you get like loads of criticism, alright? Loads of hate when you modify your car, But there are people who just want to buy a car, turn the key and drive. And then 2 months later, put new wheels. That's up to you, it's your car, But leave people alone. So yeah. So cars can be fixed, man. You don't want to spend money fixing your car, so find another hobby. But maybe that's their hobby, People like it's like a piece of art, you know what I mean? They like buying their cars, modifying it, go there, stare at it. You're gonna stare at it, have a little smile on your face. If that makes you happy, man, you do whatever you want, But yeah, leave the people alone. The people who want to drive their cars, it's alright to drive, You can fix it. alright? I know it costs money, but money's not a problem. When you die, you won't take it. You know what I mean? You won't take anything. You won't take anything. You could die tomorrow, you know? So yeah, so this is a big mix of funny conversations, serious talk, and a bit of everything, you know? So yeah, so we have talked to the guys, bro. Just reflect about car culture and maybe talk about some random shit, you know? If you wanna do this podcast with me, you're very welcome. And that's the first 5 minutes, that's it. No cuts, just straight talk. Drove to here to the petrol station where I am most of the time. Maybe at least 3 times a week I'm here, you know. And actually I'm wearing sunglasses and it's not even it's not even sunny. It's not even sunny. Right, lads? Oh yeah, another thing I want to add up. If you heard anything weird about us, bro, 100% never done anything. It's because maybe somebody did something nasty, so they don't want you to hear from us, you know. So they'll talk shit about us, and then you will go away, but you have to hear from the source, you know. You have to hear both sides of the coin, you know. If you don't see both, if you don't know both sides of the coins, all right, you are being biased, being brainwashed. Yeah, just don't be brainwashed, bro. There's some people, they're really good at manipulating and they love doing that. They don't do that from, I don't know, I don't want to think about it, but that's the way some people are. They have these bad vibes, all right, and they'll brainwash people, you know. They'll manipulate people. Don't let people manipulate you. If they're talking bad about someone, go there to that person who they're talking about. Try to hear their side of the story, okay? Because it might be completely different, or might be nothing wrong with the person. They just want to keep their crowd, so they'll manipulate people to stay around them. They need the people. That's the way they live. They're happy if they have their friends around, like me or some of my friends. Like, we don't care. Like, we are right to hang out alone, to build our cars, don't bother anyone, do our own thing, you know. And people start seeing that stuff, and then they start talking bad about these guys who are doing nothing bad, actually, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's other very dark stuff happening around some people that I heard already. And I know it's because I have evidence. You have to have evidence. If you don't have evidence, if you don't have proof of if you don't have anything to back up what they're talking about, then bro, just leave these people alone, you know. Leave people alone, yeah. That's what I want to say. Like, mental health is not about doing charities to try to cover your shit, but mental health is about you being an example, be a role model, yeah. Don't be sarcastic, because why you to be sarcastic as well, you know? And be mean to people. Like, some people, they see it as being mean, like it's just bringing like negativity into people's life. And you see, like, people who are in a very high ranking in life, they don't talk bad about people at all. They are not sarcastic. They're very positive. I know it feels suspicious, and if somebody's too positive all the time, it's a bit suspicious, you know. You may think that they want something in exchange, you know. They're doing that because they want something from you. But some people are genuinely like that. They just don't want to be around negative vibes, you know. They don't want to even think about it, because the more you think, it's like a rotten apple or rotten orange, you know, full of mold. It will spread, and your life will stay that way, you know. So the only way is you fake it until you make it. Hey, there's nothing else I can say, bro. No cool cars here right now. There's just that Audi there. There's another Audi. Looks alright. I'll cover the lady, because there's some weirdos, bro. There's some weirdos, you don't know what's around, you know. Leave the lady alone. Protect the ladies, alright? And in our groups, alright, nobody's allowed to be flirting the ladies or be sending them DMs, because some people, they send some nasty shit to women, you know. And then these guys, they try to make us look bad, so nobody come to talk to us, so they wouldn't hear the stories, you know. So yeah, just be careful. Be careful those people who are talking bad about others, yeah. Try to hear from the person as well. Go there to the person and say, what's the story? Yeah, I heard that from you. Go and talk, because the world is not bad because of bad people. The world is bad because good people do nothing. Alright? It's alright to go there and talk. You don't have to fight anything, you know what I mean? There are more people passing here. You don't have to fight and go into arguments and just fight the hassle, but you have sometimes backlash a little, you know? You have to protect yourself, you know? Protect your friends, you know? Protect the ladies. That's all I can say. Enough shit talk for today, and that's the Inusitatus Podcast. You're gonna be focusing more on cars next, alright? I do loads of car spotting, loads of car videos, and I edit videos as well, but the videos I edit aren't that great. And we have about 4 admins in our group who we work together and we organize these cruises, alright? We are all equal. There's no boss, there's nobody higher, but there is always somebody who's a bit more active, alright? Which might be me. I'm very active on this because I had this idea, we made it, and the guys showed up, and now they're admins, you know? So they are all reliable, they are great people, there's nothing wrong with those guys, alright? The 4 admins that we have, there's nothing wrong with them. They're amazing humans, alright? Very good heart. Otherwise, they wouldn't be admins from this group. Alright? And I want to say is, they are decent people, right? If you heard something about them, you have to go there and talk to them, yeah? Because you have to hear from them, from the admins, not from the people who are talking shit, alright? So yeah, so they're decent humans. I'm just telling you here, alright? It's 100%. I'm not messing around. I'm not trying to make us look cool so others can look bad. Nobody's bad, bro. If somebody's talking bad about somebody, it's because they're going through some shit in life, alright? And I hope these guys, they're gonna get over it. They're gonna one day improve in life. They're gonna do well. And I wish them all the best, bro. That's it. Peace. Drive safely.